Hello, my sweet family. Today, I want to do a video with you that I haven't done for a while, and that is for us to just go through a few of my books because I do it from time to time. But for those of you that are new to this channel that would not know me from before, I just want to show you a few things and introduce you to myself. My name is Annette, and aka Annie, because people call me Annie. So if you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And this is going to be Sweet Annie's Life. This is where I do mostly my health and my herbalism and stuff like that. When the channel first started out, I had a lot of other things going on in this channel, which was my kitchen and my hair stuff and my skin stuff, and it was just too much. So what I've decided to do, I've decided to break all of those out, and I am not going to talk too much, but I wanted to introduce you to some of my books. And by now, most of you would know about this book. A few weeks ago, I was doing some recipes from this book to share with you because I was a person that used to take a lot of medication. Like years ago, I used to take a lot of medication for high blood pressure, for depression, for a multitude of things. And over the last more than 10 years now, I do not take any medication because I do not want to have to run to the doctor every time I have an ailment. So I started my herbalism fully and, really got into it about, I would say, about 7-8 years ago. And I love to share things with my YouTube family. I know that this channel is pretty small, but to help build me up, what you can do is consider sharing the video, giving me a subscribe and a like and all those good things. So y'all know this book already, and I love the author because I love the way how she just lay out everything. And once again, this is for the people that don't know me. And this is her table of contents, which I think is awesome. It's so original. And it is so beautiful. Well, when you have to make stuff, like whatever you might be suffering with, if you have to make stuff, you could just check this book, and if you don't have the ingredients, if you want to get the ingredients, you can get the ingredients. But for those of you that know me, know that I have tons of herbs here, and some of them are right behind me. That's not all. My essential oils or my butters and my everything else is this side. But I wanted to share this with you. I had this book I had it from the 2nd of December 2024. And I like to write the dates that my books got to me so that I will know how long I have it, because for these kind of books, when I am no longer. Whenever that will be, I hope that the Heavenly Father would give me long life. But this is something that I could pass on to my children and my grandchildren, because these are the hard copies. And it has, it has this herbal recipe here with the papaya and this is for parasites and stuff like that, because the papaya seeds is good for parasites. And with all the foods and everything that we are eating now and the things that we are drinking, we need something to cleanse our gut, because everything comes from the gut. And if the gut is not working properly, it is going to cause all kinds of rashes and different things, eczema, everything to come out on your skin. And this was the mullein and marshmallow syrup that I made. I made this for you. I think I have a video up there. I'm going to link it in the description box below. And then they have the Amish cough syrup. There are a few things. Then this, I'm just opening to pages. This is a turmeric tonic. And y'all would also seen how I did my turmeric milk and my turmeric tea. And this is a turmeric tonic here that she have here. I haven't done a lot of the recipes in this book yet, but her name is Nicole Apillion, and all these things is just here to help. Just help, because it makes no sense being reactive to things. We need to be proactive. And if we could try to stop things from happening, because I always say that if I had this knowledge from earlier, I could have been doing a lot of things from earlier, but there was nobody there to give me this knowledge, so I am sharing this knowledge with you all. And then this is another one that Nicole has, and this is the Holistic Guide to Wellness, and it has different protocols in here. This is a really in-depth one. I mean, it has so much things in here. It's really, really in-depth. This one was, given some serious thought, and I just love her books because I love the print. I love the layout. I don't like too much of a fine print. And I like the layout. And I had this one from June the 21st, 2023. And as I said, this is a whole set of protocols she have in here. And let's look at the content. She has something for thyroid, so if you're suffering from thyroid. She has something for the circulation and high blood pressure. A lot of the times is caused by, bad circulation. And then she has something for the digestive system. She has something for the immune system and infections. She has something for the nervous system, reproductive system, sexual health. And then she has something for the skeletal-muscular system. She has something for the skin. She has something for if you suffer with lots of yeast infections and different things like that. And this one was my favorite for a very long time, because I had this one for longer than any of these other ones. I had this one from October 2020, and that's when it came out. That's when her first book came out, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And I love this book because this book is the one that taught me a lot of things, has like the dandelion, and then the layout she has the medicinal uses, the edible uses, the what it is good for, and all those things. So this is one of my favorites. I have the book 2 to this as well, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, but I am not going to bring that one because that's basically the same thing but just different herbs. And then I came across this one that is somewhat similar, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, and this one says The Ancient Remedies Revived, and it has, and I have a lot more. These are just a few that I put here because I definitely can't go through, like all of the books I have, because I have a lot more. And this one, as I said, is quite similar to The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I heard this one has like the history of stuff like jingle biloba. It has the history, and then it has the the region that it come from, the ancient uses, and I find that is pretty interesting to know, like the ancient usage and the region that it comes from. So it has like a similar layout to The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, but the thing about this one is that it goes into certain things that Nicole doesn't go into, and this was written by a Shannon Grief and a Sophia Hall. I don't really know these people. I just love the books. I had this one from October 2023. And those are 4 that I showed you there. And as I said, I had a herbal encyclopedia. I have herbal books by different people because, everybody has their own spin on things. So it helps. This one here is the Herbal Kitchen. And I know a lot of people don't really talk about this one, but this is by a Cami McBride, and it is forwarded by Rosemary Gladstar. And I have Rosemary Gladstar's book as well. It's on my bookshelf somewhere there. I have 2 more of her books. So this one is forwarded by her, so you know that it is saying, and it just, as I say, I don't like too much of a fine print. And this one, the print is a little too fine for me, but I still go through it when I want to research for certain things. And this is just going to be a quick video to talk to you about how important taking care of your health is, because health is wealth. And I would always say this. And when I say health is wealth, I'm not talking about anything to do with money or anything like that now, but the way how I see it is that you can have as much money in the world to pay as many doctors as you can, but if the doctors cannot heal you, they cannot heal you. And at the end of the day, I'm not talking anything about doctors or anything like that. I deal with herbal regimens, and I have all my different little medicines and my potions and my painkillers and my magnesium oil for my cramps, my leg cramps, because I get leg cramps a lot. Well, not so much now. I used to get them a lot. And I remember my gran used to get cramps, and I used to be wondering, why is she getting cramps like this all the time? And I think now that that's an age thing. My gran used to give us the push tea. She used to rub our skin with things that she made. I have no idea what she used to make. Sometimes it used to smell good, sometimes it used to smell bad. The bush tea sometimes used to taste good, sometimes, well, no, it never really tastes good. Never really tastes great. But and she had a garden where she used to plant all her stuff, because I'm from Barbados, and coming from Barbados, we live in houses with land around it, and I live in an apartment now. First time ever in my life living in an apartment. Always have been in a house where I can plant my stuff. Well, unfortunately, I can't plant my stuff in this because today's a very rainy day, and in this room is so dark you wouldn't believe. So I don't think that, I get enough sun, and I don't have any balconies or anything, so I don't think I'm getting enough sun. So all my things just die. They live for a little while and then they just die because I think the apartment's too dark or something. But anyway, I don't want to really keep you that long. I just wanted to introduce you to some books so that you could try to see if you could get these books on your own. And for those of you that have an Amazon account, all of these books can be found on Amazon. There were a couple of them that I bought from the actual person, because I ordered them from the actual person because they were just coming out. So I ordered from her because they weren't in Amazon yet. But you can find all of these things now in Amazon. So remember that we only got one life to live, and we gotta take care of it the best way we know how. And also with the things that we eat, try not to eat too much fast foods, and not only fast foods, but like the packaged foods that you just gotta pop in the microwave. I know sometimes it is easy because you're so busy, because I'm busy a lot too. But I know sometimes it's so easy to just pop these things in the microwave. But I came from a place where we cook our food. We're not fast food people per se. We have a fast food chain down there, and that's called Chefette, and that is like, that been there for quite a number of years, and it's in every parish, and that is, that is our fast foods. And then, they have other fast food places as well too, that you can go to dinner and stuff like that. But the point I'm making is that we from the Caribbean, I live in the USA now, but we from the Caribbean, we like to cook our food. Because if we don't cook our food, we feel as though we haven't eaten anything. So I hope that this was informative to you. And remember, take care of your health. Don't wait till you get in your 50s, your over 50s, and all of that to now start taking care of yourself, because that was me. Start taking care of yourself from now. If you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, start taking care of yourself from now. And if you do that, you you will be surprised at how much years will be taken off your life, because people always try to find out my age, and I don't really share my age anymore. I used to, but I don't really share it anymore, because sometimes the older you get, you don't really feel like share your age, because sometimes when people know your age, they treat you differently. And that is something that I do not want. So, once again, I hope that this video was informative to you. And I am going to link some of the recipes that I made out of the book in the description box, so that you can try them for yourself if you can't afford like to get the book or something like that, but you could get at least 2-3 of the herbs. You can try that. But just I want to say something as well, is that I'm just sharing this with you for informational purposes only. And I am not a medical doctor, and I am not anything like that. I shared my qualifications to y'all a few weeks ago. And for me, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is what you can do to help yourself and to help others. Because when you can't get the medications on the shelves, when you can't get those medications on the shelves, then you're going to be running here, there, and everywhere. But if you have your little arsenal building up, you'll be able to make any kind of medication to help you and your family when the time is right. Because for years, I've been, every time I get paid anything extra that I could afford, I bought my books, I bought my herbs, I bought my essential oils, and that is what I have been doing for the past couple of years. And I also share my products, and not only my products, because they're all natural, like my hair oil. I share my products with people. Sometimes I go to work and I see people suffering from something. Like yesterday, friend, somebody from at work was telling me he can't sleep. I said, "Oh, I'll bring you something to help you to sleep," or whatever. So that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. And I am going to have from now, from the time of this video to about the 100th subscriber to this video, I'm going to have a giveaway. The giveaway will be a surprise. It will be something that I make. So just stay tuned for that, because I will be, as long as you are in the USA, I will be having that giveaway. All right. So I hope that you made this video to the end. And if you did, consider subscribing, sharing it with friends, because these books are great to have in your library. And as I said, I have more there, but these are great to have in your library and in somebody else's library. So just share it with them. And like the video. Just like the video, because when you share, you like the video and you subscribe to the video, what happens is that the algorithm picks up and it can push me further. But if nobody shares, nobody likes, nobody comments, nobody anything, the algorithm is not going to push me anywhere. So just help me out with the algorithm. So thanks again for watching. My name is Annie, and this is Sweet Annie's Life. And I will be seeing you again very soon. And continue to spread the love, let your light shine, and blessings, peace, and favor to all of you. Love you all. Bye.